So we're here to talk about Lara Croft Go. So this is the second installment in the Go series, and maybe you've played Hitman Go. Basically, the Go concept is to take a franchise that we all love, like Hitman or Lara Croft, and to really boil it down to its core essence, right? So here it's all about tomb raiding, right, and Lara Croft. So you can, if you were a big fan of the very old Tomb Raiders, Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, if you've played those games, you definitely recognize this like kind of menu. And if I go through the notebook, and I can start here with, you know, the first level. So what we do with the Go game is really trying to play this classic Tomb Raider epic adventure, but with very simple, very accessible gameplay. Super minimalistic, super easy to play, very bite-sized. So it starts here in the jungle, as it always does. We're really playing with the tropes of classic Tomb Raider adventure. And as you'll see, I can just swipe and she moves. Super easy. She does all the legwork for you, crazy acrobatics, with just a little swipe. And the story basically is here, you're here to get an artifact, and for that you need to enter some kind of temple, but the entrance is not that obvious. It's actually this little rabbit hole on the side. Here you can see she climbs, which is something new we added from Hitman Go, because of course Lara Croft, she's a climber, right? You had to have the climbing. And in every level, all you need to do is just like go down and just try to reach for that little shiny spot. So super simple controls. Okay, bats and stuff. Things are going more interesting as I get deeper and deeper. So here is my first challenge. Can't cross. However, what I can do is use this kind of like ancient mechanism, and I can create a path for myself. And as I go further and further, I can see how the challenge went from a simple lever to get to understand the mechanics to a little more, you know, interesting with 3 different colored levels. So I use this other lever and this one, and I create a path for myself to reach that 3rd lever over here, and hopefully will bring me through. But as I walk, I realize something in the back just got awake. Can't say too much about it at this moment, not to spoil it, but definitely something to try this to keep this artifact from being stolen. So let's try to create the passage, and I can go forward. Yeah, something has happened. So as you go forward, we progressively add new mechanics that are all like super classic to Tomb Raider, like for instance this weak wall, weak floor thing, which is basically you walk on it one time it's okay, second time it collapses. So you can see how we like introducing new mechanics that are always like super classic from the Tomb Raider franchise, and we put our own little turn-based twist to it. What I can show you is the extent of the game, where we got this first like introduction kind of little chapter, and then we got 3 different main mazes and a final a conclusion chapter. So there is almost 40 levels with 75 puzzles, and the game's going to actually be released the 27th of August.